And the thing that saved me is becoming a sportsman within the army. And what I achieved then in sport is what I wanted to be. I played for the British Army at football. You couldn't get any higher in semi-professional football. I played for the army. I represented the British Army. And it talks about what I see this day and age. My bringing up is totally different from what I've seen. A lot of the guys I've met in the army, a lot of them have got backgrounds like mine. But anybody can sit still and say, start whinging and whining, but you can't. I'm helping people right now to motivate themselves, to get them get a life. I'm a patron of 3 charities here in the UK, unpaid, and I get paid for it. And I see these amputees and servicemen and vets, but I'm there, and I have been for years to help. But what they don't realise, a lot of them, is I've been there before, but nobody helped me. So that's how I work. That's how I do things. I enjoy it, and I've got a reasonable. I think I've got a very good credibility, and that is more than anything.
So, do you think that the army gave you the family that you were looking for? Because you
Yeah,
seem to have this brotherhood of support and love across from other people. Do you think that gave you that discipline, the family that you were seeking back then?
maybe. The fact is that the family I was supposed to have is not, the family that I can remember, because it was very short. You get adopted at 14 months, you don't know your real parents. You then move on not knowing that you've sort of been passed around, and all of a sudden you live with an auntie and such there. 12 or 13 different schools. And there was no settlement there,
Mhm.
which meant, I had to sit there day in and day out and wonder what was going on. Everybody else, I've never sent a Mother's Day card in my life. So that, who is she? I never sent a Father's Day card in my life. How many people can say that? I'll tell you what, I bet there's not many. So I had to overcome. You have to overcome and drive forward. And that's what I did. Age 15, 3 months in the army as a boy soldier, I'd have been gone. And when I say gone, I mean probably dead, because I was uncontrollable. But the fact is, that's where I was going. Pushed into the army, yes. Accepted the army, no. Discipline, didn't know anything about it. I soon did, by the way, within 2 years in board service. You talk about bullying. I hate bullying,
Yeah.
but I was bullied till I grew up. Then nobody's bullied me for years. I can tell you that. But in my day, you know, expect it, yeah. Deal with it, yeah. There's not an awful lot else you could do with it. So that's how I grew up. That's when I knew, what's around the corner here? I don't know. That's when I started to want things. I got there. I went to that one. I went to the Commandos. I went to the SAS. I couldn't go any higher.